Hi everyone, I'm Kevin DePina, and I'm moving right along in my book review of The Charge, written by Brendon Burchard. Now I'm going to do something slightly different from my previous video presentations, in that Chapter 7, which is the actual introduction for the next 5 drives that Brendon describes as the forward drives. These are the drives that will detail the steps that you would have to take to moving forward in obtaining that charged life. So Chapter 8 is the actual chapter that goes into detail about the drive for change. So I just want to read the introduction sentence for the drive for change from Chapter 7. And Brendon says, change kicks off those more future-oriented and fulfilling drives. Human beings have an insatiable desire for newness and variety, and to get them, we often have to change ourselves or our world. I thought that was an appropriate opening sentence for the drive for change. And as usual, I have a question. My question is, are you avoiding a major change in your life? Maybe something I say in this presentation might help you with that, if that's something that you're dealing with. So our Chapter 8 begins with Brendon sitting in the airport next to a businessman who travels around the world visiting global corporations and initiating changes in their technology systems and infrastructures. But he's overweight, and he's complaining to Brendon about the fact that he's tried every kind of program and nothing works, and maybe Brendon has something to say that can help him. And Brendon says to him, your real problem basically is that you don't even understand your own drive to make change, and that you're going to have to develop a complete plan for a complete change. That means you can't take any baby steps. You got to take this thing. You got to go big time with this and knock it out. Okay. And for some of us, maybe that's where we're really experiencing some difficulty and problems, because we're really approaching it from taking baby steps. And I've learned that you just have to go full out. You just have to look and think big and just do this thing big time to make the necessary changes. Now, this leads me to the 3 activator steps that Brendon always has in his chapters. And activator step number 1, in his own words, says, make change about the gains and not the losses. So he's saying, don't look at change as always expecting loss or pain, either during the process of the change or the final outcome of the change. Don't look for the losses, just look for the positive in it. And I've learned that also. Activator step number 2, get clarity, think big, and be bold. What he's saying is that really know what you want. Choose a change that you really deeply desire, and nothing will stop you from doing it, because he basically says the truth is, people who really believe in something really fight hard for it. And that is the truth about it. And then activator step number 3 is make real choices by saying, I want this or I don't want that. And I didn't really realize those 2 words, this and that, have a big meaning in it, because if I want something, I want this, and if I don't want something, I don't want that. Okay, and by understanding that, you create a clear and more focused journey to obtaining that charged life. Now, if I said anything to encourage you to want to change, or even just to discuss it with me, message me on Facebook, or subscribe to my YouTube channel on youtube.com, or click the link anywhere on this video, up or below, and leave your contact information with me so I can get in touch with you. I look forward to talking to you next time, where the next chapter is the drive for challenge.